let's What's up, everybody? Jake from Strat Geeks coming at you once again. This time I'm going to go through all three updated master templates for ORS, kind of how I would like to see them, nice and slow and methodical. I want to show everybody how I came to this equity curve. ORS is a tried and true system. Back-tested results are accurate 95% of the time. Even if it's 90% of the time, that's much better than most other strategies, but dare I say 95 out of 100 days that backtesting is accurate. So we can actually backtest and optimize templates. Imagine that. So the trade war is seeming to chill out a little bit. People seem to be getting used to Trump being in office. It's going to be another over 3.5 years. It seems like the markets are starting to level out a little bit, at least in the sizes of the opening range. So could be that things are calming down. I figured it'd be a good time to optimize, tweak the templates a little bit. Didn't really do that much for actually did zero optimizing for the large template. That one's fine. The medium template, I think I just tweaked the stop loss a little bit, gave it a little bit of extra room, so nothing major there. And then the small template was a pretty big change. I actually switched the time frame from a 1 minute to a 90-second and was pleasantly surprised. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. It was like 3x the profit and half the drawdown. So that's what we're looking at here. This is a combined equity curve of the small opening range, the medium opening range, and the large opening range template all put together in a nice neat graph so we can see how the three templates fit together. So in NinjaTrader, there's no way to do that. The only way to do that is with a program like this. This thing's called TradeSync, and what it does is it combines trades from all sorts of sources for you. And I'm going to run through exactly how we do that and extrapolate the data from the charts to the NinjaTrader strategy analyzer, if you will, and then from the analyzer to the PC, from the PC, upload to TradeSync, and then when we get this beautiful combined equity curve of the most recent ORS templates. So this is pretty awesome. This is including commissions. A lot of companies out there that try to sell stuff don't include commissions. They just sneakily, they would have done this. A lot of companies would have done this. Watch this. Here. Oh, look at that. Just added an extra $2,000 right there. Gross return. Why? Who cares? I don't care about gross return. I want to see it with commissions because there's sub strategies that commissions can completely break the strategy. I mean, completely. So here is the equity curve. As you can see, there are flat periods. There are flat periods, you know, like a lot of guys wouldn't talk about this either, you know, like February 4th to February 20th. That's what, 2 weeks or so? Drawdown flat. You got to be able to stick with it. And this is why I don't think we're going to be offering 1 month subscriptions anymore. It just seems like, I mean, I spend an hour and a half with people oftentimes, get everybody set up, and then something like this happens and they quit. And I get attached and I get to know people and then I get frustrated like, oh, I gave up. And then look at this. So I think at minimum, we're going to be doing 2 month subscriptions. Right now, we have a crazy sale going on. Go to our YouTube channel if you want to hear more about that. But this video is for explaining the back testing here. But yeah, I mean, like, I guess this is pretty flat here. This is a flat period. I mean, that we're in, you know, kind of right now from May 1st. Till the other day, the 19th, pretty flat, you know, but that's normal. This is, I just can't stand when people give up here. So 1 month can sometimes not be enough to feel the full benefits of automation like this. This is a fully automated system. It can be manually adjusted however you want. That's a question I get all the time. But yeah, it can be either way. And you can trade it on any instrument, but we have everything optimized for the MNQ 1 minute or 90 second, but mostly the 1 minute chart. So check out the drawdown. with all three templates combined, this is probably the most important part of TradeSync, is combining the drawdown. Like, I mean, you could easily just do, you could combine all three templates, add it up. Oh, see, look, there it goes, doing the gross again. Average net. We want to net return overview. It's pretty easy just to add up the templates and come up with $22,000. Like, that's easy. But you can't just add up the drawdown, because the small template might trade on Monday, the medium template might trade on Tuesday, might trade on Wednesday again, then Thursday we might trade the large template, then Friday we might trade the small template again. So you can't look at the drawdowns on the strategy analyzer and really get a good idea of how the drawdown really would have occurred through those days, weeks, or months. But we can look at it here with TradeSync, because it puts all of the trades in order from all of the templates. So one of the sickest things that I've seen in a while is our drawdown with all templates combined is only like $1,000. So what I do is I try to optimize for a 50K account, 50K prop firm account with about a $2,500 drawdown. Right now we're running 2 micros on each of these templates. So if you wanted to, you could scale down. This is 6 months of data, so you could scale down to 1 micro on each template, and then your drawdown would have been $500. Of course, then your overall performance, I think the default should be the net. Then your overall performance would have been about 11 grand over 6 months times 10 accounts. That's over $100,000. So however you want to do it, if you got time, you got a regular job, and you got time, you're ready to be super slow and patient and just let the thing do its business. Maybe move a stop to break even every once in a while, extend a target. Absolutely under no circumstances would I ever say move a stop farther away than its initial placement. But for the most part, I think most of us don't really intervene much. But yeah, if you got the time and you're not in a rush, that you could half this. You could half this return, add extra accounts instead, and then go to the drawdown here and then half this as well and call that 500. But just get 10 accounts. We got the burn one to earn one thing. It's so easy to get PA accounts now. So let's get into it. Let's see where this data came from. So let's look at let's look at this. Well, maybe we should look at the small first. Yeah, so here is the small. This is the small template. This runs on the 90-second time frame. So here's what we're going to do. This is already all loaded. And if you want to see how the strategy actually operates, how it takes its trade in real time, we don't hide the ball on that. At the end of this video, stay to the end, I will post at least one, maybe 1 or 2 videos that explain in detail the logic behind how the strategy takes its trades. We use regular minute bars, not Renko bars or Heiken Ashi or anything, because backtest accuracy is hard enough. And then you try to use a Renko bar or some kind of specialty bar, like your backtest might as well be just completely thrown away. If you're going to do anything, you got to at least use minute bars. But I can't tell you how many strategies I've seen that use Renko bars, which are horrible, or Heiken Ashi, which are horrible for backtesting. They cannot be backtested. Not only that, then they're going to use market orders on top of it. You might as well just say the whole strategy is a total, there's no accuracy to that backtesting. However, what we found, if you use minute bars and limit orders, not market orders, limit orders where the price has to retrace to where the order was placed, the accuracy increases from 50-60% to 90-95% accuracy. And for me, the psychology is all the success is all in the psychology, and the psychology is all rooted in the trust of being able to have confidence in the data in the backtest. So let's check out the results from the 1 minute chart by itself. Strategy performance, ORS Fusion, real-time historical. So there it is by itself. Amazing by itself. This is the best profit factor of all. Not a huge sample size, but 77 trades. That's really good. It's a 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio, so 67% is solid. But honestly, the percentage is like the last thing that I look at. I look at the drawdown for this template. It's under $900 and 6,700. So where do I get the data to plug into TradeSync? So what I got to do is I got to go to this arrow, then you got to go to trades, and then you have all 77 trades. And then you right click, export, and then you export it to 209. So this is a 99 tick window, and then we can save over. So you're seeing me do it all here in real time. So there's the small template, and let's see what we got here. Strategies, template, load, medium, load. Okay. And we will click that. There we go. Probably end up blacking this out because you got to sign an NDA for our templates. It protects everybody, so I'll probably end up blacking that out. That's why it looks like that. So anyway, this is the medium template. I'm going to run this now. 180 days. Let's double check to make sure this is 180 days. And the reason we do 180 days is you got to pick something. 90 doesn't seem like quite enough anymore because the market does change a lot, especially lately. And 365 days is a lot of contracts, a lot of rollovers, a lot of stuff. It just seems to not get quite as accurate back then. Although, you know, these templates do work back that far if you trust the data back that far. So we have a standard here at StratGeeks of 180-day backtest because, you know, after 180 days or even 90 days, you might want to do a little tweaking. It's just part of the nature of trading and the way that markets operate. So let's do real-time and historical here. So this is the medium template. This is arguably the bread and butter. So 1.44 profit factor, $9,600, 180 days, max drawdown under 1,000. You see what I mean now? Hey, you can't really just add the drawdown. So well, the last drawdown was 800 and this one's 900, so that's $2,000 worth of drawdown. That's not the order though. So then we'll go to trades. Right click, export, and this one is 300 ticks to 525 ticks, and save over. Okay, now we can load up the large opening range template, load, and this is our current large, 526, 2,000. Here. Probably black this out too. Make sure that's that way. Okay, and okay. Let's double check those days here. Data series. 180 days. Okay. And right click, performance, real-time historical. That looks right. Yep. So $5,800 or so on the large template and $1,100 drawdown. This is a positive risk reward actually. So the win percentage here doesn't look as good, but somehow the profit factor is still fine. NinjaTrader does profit factor in a different way than a lot of other systems, just so you know. But you can see, yeah, it's a positive risk reward, so the win percentage definitely doesn't matter as much. So let's download these trades as well. Right click, export, and this is the large here, and save, replace. Okay, now we'll go back to TradeSync, and let's delete all the trades. And if I did this right, we'll get the same data. Let's see, I think go here. Yep. And we will select action, delete trades, submit. Yes. And now we're going to add those trades back in. You can see that we just deleted. All right, so let's browse for the CSV files. And where are they? On desktop, I believe. All right, so let's add the small first. Import. I've never made a video like this. I think this is cool to be able to see how, you know, confidence building. Okay, so first template has been loaded and browse. And now we need 300 to 525. Open and import. It's working well. Good. Oh, don't jinx it. Nice, there we go. Okay, and now we need the large 526 to 2000. Open, import. Now if we did this right, we will get that same $22,000 drawdown, 1056 I think it was. Pulling orders from file, 10%, 15, and success. All right, so then we go to dashboard. Oh, no, sorry, here. Bam, excellent. So cumulative return, same exact amount. So that's how you do it. Pretty easy just to add everything up here, but still, it's nice to see the equity curve. And then the drawdown should be what, 1056, I think it was? Yeah, there's that same little double bottom there. 1063, 1066. So there you go. Pretty freaking cool, right? And then, yeah, if you want to see the strategy in action, I'm going to put up in the, I don't know, either left or the right of the screen, market replay, how the strategy works in market replay, and also another video on, I don't know, maybe some trading psychology or something. But yeah, we don't hide the ball on how the strategy works. Want to show everybody what's going on with that. Then you can go to our website, stratgeeks.ai, and join our Discord server right here. Find me, I'm Jake at ORS, no dot, no, just Jake at ORS. Some people try to impersonate me. I will never, under any circumstances, message you about like trade copying or financial investment advice or any BS like that. You message me. I don't necessarily even really reach out to people first. I want you to message me and then say, hey, Jake, what's that sale? I will send you the sale. Right now we have 2 spots left for an insane sale on our YouTube channel. We have a post about it right now. So yeah, just join the Discord server, find me, Jake at ORS, send me a DM, and I will send you a link to either the sale we have going on right now or a different sale to get you set up and started. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Godspeed, and we'll talk to you later.